Hey, this is Bruce Cook again. I'm making another little sort of update with my pepper garden. I did just make a video a couple days ago showing what I had going on. So this morning I did some organizing. So the forecast is showing again for like the next 10 days that we should not have any nights with freezing cold temperatures. It's been like that for the past couple weeks. So I'm taking my chances and put in the work to separate all these pepper plant varieties into their own little groups. This is going to be pretty much what it's going to look like for the rest of the summer. So now there's something I wanted to point out, and I'm glad I went through with this, having learned my lesson from the last few years trying to grow pepper plants back here with my roommates having dogs. So when I made videos showing my start of my construction of this fence, I had showed that I had put a lot of lumber in the ground around the perimeter where I was going to erect the fence. And it's paid off so far because finally our dog here tried to dig under my fence a couple nights ago. I came home from work and she didn't get very far before quickly digging into wood, so she couldn't, get through. So luckily that immediately discouraged her. But yeah, I haven't covered it yet, but she immediately ran into the obstruction down there. So it seems like it's working, and I do have that lumber going down a good more than a foot, more like around 16 inches, 18 inches in some spots. So if she does dig and continues to dig, it'll buy me enough time to correct it. But anyways, so we're gonna go in here. Now once I got these plants separated, it was more visible to notice a lot of my plants are not, I don't know if you want to call it struggling, but the leaf damage on a lot of the plants, I think, it's something I've been dealing with just about every season anyways, when I go from feeding them miracle grow and stuff indoors, being in one environment, and then switching them to outdoors. The leaves would get all stressed out and stuff. And I did show in my last video some leaves that did look like they were in a little crappy condition, but I don't know, I might have something else going on here too. Maybe it's from old containers. I do my best to clean these out and sterilize them or sanitize them as best I can. I do use both dish soap, a combination of that, and rubbing alcohol in the water when I clean these containers out. So I'm really hoping there ain't no old diseases creeping up into the soil and into the plants. But like you have this spotting. Now I was just assuming that was from, bizarre things going on with my plants inside when they're in my grow box. But some of this is starting to emerge only after I've had them out here. Most of the plants are looking in good condition. It's just there's some sketchy things going on here. I don't know if maybe I overdid it with the calcium nitrate. Who knows? So I'm just going to show around what I got going on. Well, let's show the groups. So I did get some these plant stakes, these green things, in the mail yesterday. So some of the time I spent this morning was staking all the new varieties that I had just put out here. The last three varieties, my Reapers, Dragon's Breath, Yellow Murga Scorpions, and then tied the plants to the stakes so they can grow straight up. So we got, what do we got here? That would be my Dragon's Breath. Now, just keep in mind, these are not staying in 1 gallon containers. I don't have any more 2 gallon containers just yet. I'm going to be ordering some here in a few days. So these will accommodate these plants until I get the 2 gallon containers in the mail. Then I will be transplanting them, at least when, they're ready. So we got Dragon's Breath, Yellow Murga Scorpions, and I have Carolina Reapers right here. There was one lingering purple ghost pepper plant. Now, I had forgotten, I only started out with 4 ghost pepper plants, and the one and only plant that died in my bedroom, in my grow box, was a purple ghost pepper plant. So that's why there's only 3 of them here. And you see the one's got some sketchy looking leaves. But And then we have the Carolina Reapers. There's 5 of them. All the new plants are looking pretty good. These are all ahi lemon drops. Those are doing pretty good. I don't really see anything weird going on with them. Then we have these were the ones that kind of worried me more than anything. My red Scotch bonnets. So I thought I picked them out of, took the seeds out of a good looking red Scotch bonnet pepper. It was, I think it was the biggest one that came in that pack that I had gotten from the farmer's market. Now there is a chance that 1 or 2 of these plants might not be red Scotch bonnets. One of the first couple days I was putting plants out here, I forgot to make labels. So there was, I was putting red ghost peppers and red Scotch bonnets out here, and there were several containers that I did not put labels in, and I had these all grouped up in their separate varieties at the time, and I forgot to keep them close next to each other when I put everything in the middle, for the frost protection blanket. And so I don't know, so I'll be able to figure it out once the plants start putting out peppers. I just hope I really don't get any cross pollinations. I just want to keep all the varieties separated into their own types of peppers, but whatever happens, happens. So then we have, which one's this? Oh, chocolate bootlas. I swore I had more chocolate bootla plants, so there may be a chance that I didn't label a couple of these things, because I know I had either 6 or 8 of these, and none of them died on me. So there's a chance that some of them may ended up over in the red ghost peppers, which is over there, but we'll get to that one. So then we have our, I already showed the purple ghosts. Then we have Lucifer lemons. So we got 5 of them over here. Now I thought I had 6 of these things, because there was some varieties that well, most of my varieties I grew 6 of them, and I think the purple ghosts were the only ones that I was only trying to do 4. So I'm not going to be surprised if either the group with the red ghosts or the red Scotch bonnets ends up putting out chocolate colored peppers, and it might end up being these, but I'll put them where they belong when that time comes. So we got our chocolate bootlas. Let's see what else we got. So we have our yellow ghost plants, and I did have 1 yellow ghost pepper plant died when I went to separate everything. I mean, there's nothing but a stub sticking out of the 2-gallon container, and it was like limp. It was just completely dead. I'm not sure what caused that, but I guess my yellow ghosts, I only had 4 varieties, so I figured the sauces or the peppers that I would make the most sauce with, or the least sauce with, or sell the peppers, would be the purple ghost and yellow ghost. I know some people will probably be interested in those, but these ought to put out plenty of peppers anyways. But then you got the prima tallies, the red prima tallies anyways. There's some sketchiness going on with some of the leaves. I don't know what that's all about, but I mean, these plants were already big enough. I got plenty of time this year for these plants to shed bad leaves and regrow new ones. I mean, a lot of them are already putting out new baby leaves anyways. So, and then we have our, what do we got here? Chocolate prima tallies, and these ones are doing pretty good. So we got 5 of these. So I guess maybe a lot of these varieties I had 5 grown. This is where I have the plants that I know that are red ghosts, and then there's several that are unlabeled. So I'm kind of expecting to find some plants in the wrong spots, but whatever. Then we have, what do we got here? That is the Naga Morich. I swore I had more than just 2 Naga Morich plants. But I think I do have some Naga Morich seeds germinating in that thing. And then over here we have Chocolate Margaret Scorpion. These plants I've had the hardest time growing ever since the first season. So I've dealt with a lot of problems with these things. But, it's what I have. And I'm not even sure those were not chocolate Margaret Scorpions to begin with. They look identical in looks and size, and the way they were described, the flavor. The Johnny Scovilles reviews to the Remmert pepper. So who knows? Maybe that's what it is. But either way, I love these things. I mean, these were my favorite peppers to just snack on. You know, just picking them off the plants and just eating them whole. They got a very unique flavor, decent little burn, a little bit above the ghost pepper burn, but these things are really good, and they translated well to hot sauce. So, but I just expect the bad leaves to shed off and then, just regrow new leaves. So they're not going to look this pitiful in the end. And I will be transferring these to 2-gallon containers as soon as they outgrow the smaller ones. And then, yeah, I think I showed these yellow ghosts. So this is kind of what things look like right now. There's a second 50-foot hose that I bought. That expandable hose was garbage. I was lucky it even lasted me till the end of the season. So I have my one 50-foot hose over there, and then I keep this one here, and then I just, bring it out and connect it through the yard whenever I need to use it. And I have this watering wand, so that makes my life a lot easier. And then I have, I don't know if I ever featured these yet, but I bought a bunch of mint plant seeds and lavender plant seeds. So I did do research on how to properly grow these things. And I know, I think it was the the lavender, you wanted to stay on the soil to stay on the drier side, not so wet all the time. And the mint is supposed to be, you want to keep the soil moist often. But, I mean, it rained out here, so the soil's been consistently moist in both of these. But, I mean, if they don't grow, they were only like $3 per pack of seeds. So I thought it'd look pretty cool in my little grow area. So, and then we have all the varieties of seeds that I'm trying to germinate right now. I've been checking on this just to make sure there's a little bit of moisture in the tray underneath the little seedling units. So, and that will, I'll be able to just add to all these little groups and varieties. But yeah, this is everything I'm going to be growing this year. And this is pretty much the way it's going to be looking all year. I got way more space to walk around and water my plants this time. I got plenty of sky in the middle of where all these trees are for the sun to get light into my garden area for the majority of the day. And it seems like my fence is working. Dogs trying to get in here. All the dogs my roommates have ever had, they've always been interested in the containers that my plants are in. I don't think they're really interested in the plants, although some of my plants did get chewed up when they had broken into my little garden area before. But usually I just find the containers all chewed up. But anyways, that's what I got going on. And I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will catch you in the next one.